Okay, so here is all of the jewelry I bought this week. This came out to around $1,100. So this is a lot of spending by me at a couple of estate sales. I know you guys are already gonna be like, "Whoa, you spent too much on whatever," but I've been doing this a long time, and I'm kind of past the point where I care what people say about my pricing. I know I'll be fine on this stuff. It's just gonna be a matter of getting it all listed and getting it all shipped out and doing the work. But as far as making money on these, I think I'll double my money on this pretty easily. There was some good purchases and some bad ones. There always is, and it just kind of evens out in the end, and I'll be fine. So I did buy a bunch of Daguerreotypes. So there's a bunch of Daguerreotypes in here, tintypes, there's pens, watches, bracelets, all kinds of stuff. So I'm just going to start pulling out some stuff, and I'll show you. I think I'm going to start with the Daguerreotypes because they're all on top here. So let me get this moved up a little bit, and I'll show you some of these. Here's one here of that guy. So most of these have the case, and but they're like broken, which is pretty typical. So there's that one. Here is this one. So these were all between what, $5 and $20 a piece, which I think is an okay deal. Like I've said with Daguerreotypes, it really depends. I mean, I've had them sell for $20, I've had them sell for $100, I've had them sell, you know, for more. It just depends on the subject matter, the case, and just people's interest on whether or not they like the picture, right? I think there are a couple of good ones, and I'll try and point them out to you. But lots of young gentlemen. Here's a couple of the pictures of the backs. Can you see that? I won't focus with my hand in there. There we go. Here's one that is just the case. So this one doesn't have an image in it, but this is a union case, and I'll show you. So it's kind of like a, what do they call this, an advertising display case, so we're just an empty case. But you know, $20. This is probably a $40 or $50 piece, maybe more. Just depends. Again, don't quote me on, you know, prices in my videos. I'm just kind of estimating here. But here's one. It's really old. You can see it's obviously deteriorating a little bit, the case there, but you can buy parts for these and completely redo them. Here's another one. So I thought this one was pretty good. Usually the bearded men pictures do pretty well. And it's just kind of spooky looking almost. And these are different sizes. I think most of them are 8th plate and 6th plate, I think that's what they're called. There's one that's kind of bent. And I know some of these are probably ambrotypes and tintypes and whatever. It doesn't matter. They're old pictures. There's another one of two guys in their linking arms there. That one might be a better one. It seems pretty old. I mean, they're all old, but it seems older. This one's pretty good. It's got good focus. Nice sharp picture. There's that one. For $5, I think that's a pretty good deal. So I did buy a lot of these. So I don't know if I'm going to list these all individually or if I'm going to lot them. I'll probably list them individually and just try and get the prices that I want for them. $20. Pretty nice case. Okay, got 2 more of these. Let's see. That one seems pretty good. And then one more. This one is pretty broken. This would have been a really nice case if this wasn't busted here in the corner and then it cracked. The other side's pretty nice. Look at that as far as the thermoplastic design goes there. But this is a kind of like a family one. So where is this? So this one was $45, a little more than I'd like, but I haven't really seen many of these 4-piece family ones. But and they're obviously the condition's pretty poor, but we've got like the baby, mom holding the baby, the grandma, and then the 2 sons is what it seems like there. So interesting piece. We'll see how we do on those.